Well, it finally happened, guys. I'm famous. And you can see right here, that's me on that thumbnail, right next to Alex Hormozzi's face. And I was scrolling through YouTube last night and all of a sudden this popped up and I'm like, oh my gosh, what is going on? And I kind of like panicked for a second because I had no idea what was going to be in this video, but I did know from this thumbnail of me that this was a good video. It's a video that's performed well for me. And I was very confident in what I said in this, but you never know, like, what is someone going to say about you? So let's watch and react to Wes McDowell's reaction to my TikTok. Okay. All right, let's go. By the way, this is my first reaction video ever. This is my first time being in someone else's reaction video that I know of. And it's my first time reacting to someone's video as well. So
this could be the difference between whether you succeed or fail in your business. And it all comes down to one thing. Now, before I tell you the one thing, you might not like it. You might not like it because a lot of people don't, but it's essential. When you go to the website of a business, whether it's like Nike or it's...
I will say that this feels like a little bit cringe because I'm in like a robe and I still have my headband headphones on, which I love to wear at night because I like to listen to my audiobooks to fall asleep too. I was like very intentional about just being in a bathrobe in this and just like drinking my morning coffee kind of like I am now, because I just wanted to come across as like my normal self. And I've tested a lot of different like vibes and I feel the most comfortable in like just me as myself. Which would make sense, right? You probably feel most comfortable just being yourself. But I have ADHD, so I've got like 37 different selves because I have so many different interests. And sometimes I'll be like really into makeup and really into fashion. And sometimes I'm like in my rotting era. So, yeah, I will say like definitely don't though let your appearance stop you from making content because this video did so great. It ended up on someone else's YouTube video. So
I'm gonna stop for a second. Watch what she's doing here. Like, this is great storytelling. Like, I'm very sucked into like what she's about to say, and I have no idea where it's going. But do you see the power of just kind of getting real and just like, listen, guys, like this is the real deal, rather than just like kind of being a presenter on camera. I'm gonna keep going.
This was just so validating for me because my comfort zone is to be like the presenter, the teacher, the person telling you what to do. And I have to make a concerted effort to switch back into what's actually natural for me, which is the way I'm talking to you right now and the way that I'm talking in this video. But you know, when you realize that you're being perceived by the camera, it's so easy to slip back into that like, oh wait, I gotta like put on my mask. And so it just felt good for someone to say like, oh, you did a good job at this when it's something that feels a little uncomfortable for you sometimes. So
manifestation coach on the internet, it doesn't matter. You're probably going to be met with a pop-up or at least something on the website asking you for your email address, maybe your phone number. Why is that? It's because businesses know that it's super profitable to build an email list. It is where the money really is because you're able to connect with and talk to your customers on a different level than you are on social media. Also, a lot of people actually go to their inbox to shop, to look for their coupons and see what the deals are and find out what people are selling. And not only that, but like, you don't know what's going to happen to social media.
Yeah, so I mean, this is good advice. We've heard it before, right? No matter how much I talk about email marketing or, you know, people like this talk about email marketing, there's a lot of resistance to it. I think a lot of people think, okay, but why would people check their email for, you know, deals or coupons or promos or anything like that? I happen to think that maybe they don't, but that's not the point of email marketing, right? Email marketing is not to sell. It's to keep helping, right? And then every fourth email or so, then you can go for the sale of like, hey, if you like what I'm showing you, you want to go even further, faster, how about scheduling a consultation? I'd be happy to help you, right? And if you're wondering if it's actually still effective to do that, the answer is yes. I just had my last promotion for my course last month, and I sold more than I ever have via email. So the opinion that email is going away, it's only gotten stronger for me in my business, and it's not just me, right? People do still check their emails. Yes, if you're just blasting people with promos, they're gonna unsubscribe.
So when I was saying in the video about people go to their inbox to check for like coupons and things like that, I teach a very similar thing to what he's talking about, which is like you're not just selling the whole time in people's inbox, you're giving value and doing a whole bunch of different things. Even like clothing companies right now, the emails that work the best for me as a consumer are not the ones that are just selling, but maybe they're like giving me a style edit, right? Like they're giving you something of value even if it's still selling you through that value. But as far as like people going to check their coupons, the way it works for me is like maybe I want a pair of Converse sneakers, and so I go to the website, they offer me the coupon, I put in my email, and I might not buy right then. But at some point down the road, I might be like, you know what, I actually want to go ahead and get those sneakers. So I'll go back to my inbox because I know I signed up for it. And I'm going to look to see if that coupon code is still available, or I'm going to look to see like what their special is right now, right? So that's what I mean by like shopping in your inbox. Also, I say people probably shop in their inbox more at like holidays like Black Friday, probably. But yeah, so it was a big like sigh of relief when I watched this, and I was like, oh, like he actually had good things to say. So happy to have become famous, internet famous. So it's funny because like there's certain when you create content for long enough, there's like a few things that will happen eventually to you. Something like this where you'll see someone commenting on your work, but then also someone will recognize you in real life who you've never met at real life. And so that happened to me in the Las Vegas airport. Someone recognized me from TikTok, like in the bathroom in Las Vegas, and I hear someone be like, Morgan. I'm like, what? Who is it? And I didn't recognize her at first because in her profile picture, she has glasses on. And so like in my mind, that's like, in my mind, she has glasses on permanently, okay? Because that's what her profile picture is. And then once I realized who it was, I was like, oh yeah, like I know you. We've been like mutuals for a long time. But that was like interesting. And so those are two things that I never really thought about happening to me, but it is. Hello. Well, anyways, this has been fun, guys. I'm going to sign off for now, and I'll check you later.